All right, everyone. So we did get a push up here, waiting to see if this closes here and possibly jump into the trade. Do not listen to those weeble comments. These people in these comments are super confused, okay? They're saying it's a bearish market, but everything is pointing to bullish. Good morning, everyone. Today is February 10th, 2025. It's currently 8:25 a.m. in the morning, and you know, market is about to open. As long as today's not a holiday, I have no clue. But anyhow, well, obviously we're in pre-market right here, so no, there is not a holiday today. But let's go ahead and, mark up this chart. So I have a line drawn right here as a previous level of something over there. I'll scroll back in a minute and look at it, but you can see that market, was respecting that level of support right there. And all the EMAs are aligned except for the 5 and 13 are starting to get this cross right here. Okay, so let's go ahead and mark in our no trade zone. Currently we have a high right here, and the previous low, we're gonna make that our support level right here. So as long as price remains bound to this area right here, I will not be trading. Okay, so we're getting right into this. If you are new traders out there and you haven't quite figured out your strategy and you're still trying to understand how to trade properly, I explain this as I'm trading. I explain to you when I get into a trade. I explain to you why I'm not trading. I'm explaining to you why things are how they are, and how to pay attention and really see the market for what it really is. You all excuse me, you all, please don't believe the hype of the market makers are out to get you. They're not out to get you, okay? You've got to learn how to strategize. You've got to learn what different elements mean on the chart. You've got to learn support, resistance, how these EMAs are working, and how they must be aligned in order for things to work properly, okay? So I'm going to go ahead to the 1 hour chart and get an overall picture of what's going on here, okay? So we have our pre-market high, a pre-market low right here, and if we draw back to here, we still have, and all the way back here, this is a nice zone that has been respected over the past, let's say, since January 31st. Okay, so this zone has been respected, and if you look here, guess what happened over here? You see this line right here going straight up, the diagonal line right here? Okay, so market was definitely in an uptrend last week, and we can go, well, that wasn't last week. I forgot I'm on a 1 hour chart. Okay, let me fix this line right here. Okay, so it went up, it respected these boundaries, it went on up to the main resistance level up here, and it broke to the upside. It broke to the downside right here, and it also created a higher low compared to these up here. Okay, so all these were coming back, testing support, coming down, testing, going up. This came down and bounced back up. Okay, we do have a cross on the 5 and 13 on the 1 hour chart, and you all know I say once you get that cross, it is a signal of some power, especially since we got this higher low right here to create some more trading to the upside. So if this can break out of here, I will say that it's going to retest this 531.50 area and maybe go beyond that within the the course of this week. Otherwise, if it can't break out of here, it may just break on down to the downside. We don't know what the market's going to do. All we can do is go off of what the market is doing currently in front of our eyes and make the right decisions when it comes to trading on the chart. So let's go and see the 4 hour chart. Oh yeah, definitely. It came down, bounced at a previous area right here. Okay, so it bounced up from a previous area. Now let's go back in time and see where a bounce of a previous area after coming out of a support level gives us a push up. Okay, so here we go right here, a bounce. We have a bounce right here, and we can actually go back here too. It came down to the previous area. Okay, it did touch down. So yeah, it came down, it was able to break out of the zone and then shoot up, but that's something that happened after market closed. But anyhow, I want to see this continue trying to push up and actually break past this zone right here, and that will give us some good trading ability to the upside. I'm just going to draw this out because this may be, you know, something we'll need for a good while. So market's about to open. Let's go to the 5-minute chart. Remember, the EMAs are aligned on the 1-hour chart, and on the 5-minute chart, you know, we have some slippage going on right here, but let's see if it can push on up and do what it can do. All right, so here we go. Let's see how long this takes us to go either direction here. All right. So anyhow, we're in a no trade zone. Not really much going on right now. If it breaks down, I can't actively trade it anyways because, you know, proper alignment of the EMAs is necessary to get the best overall trade. So what I'm going to do is, you know, if this is able to break to the upside, I'll come back on and start recording. I will be sitting here watching the chart. Matter of fact, I'm going to keep this running, but I'm going to mute it. All right, everyone. So we did get a push up here, waiting to see if this closes here and possibly jump into the trade. We'll see for sure once this candle closes in 4 minutes. So we did get a cross right here of the 5 and 13 EMA. It did bust out of the zone. Let's go to the 1-hour chart. So we got a cross, you know, the 5 and 13 are holding, you know, it's on up here. So let's go back to the 5-minute and see what we're gonna do. I'm not gonna rush this trade. It does look nice and shooting up right now, but I just want to be sure that it's heading in the right direction, because sometimes this can be a fake out, even though you see these candles just bolting out of here. So protect your money and wait for your strategy to happen, and I'll just go from there. Everything is pointing in the upward direction. Let's go to the 4-hour chart and see. You see how that pushback down just happened? Okay, so we do have a cross on the 4-hour chart as well from the 5 and 13 EMA. So that's a sign of some power. All the EMAs are aligned properly. So this may be heading up for the day. So let's see. I'm going to go ahead and look at the calls for today. They expire February 11th. Today's the 10th. You can trade same day contracts, but that's way more risky, and I don't like trading those. So I usually get them for a day out. So the 532 call is currently $1.11, which is equal to $111 per contract. And the 533 call contract is currently worth 79 cents. So let's see if it can keep up this momentum to the upside. Let's see if we're running into any resistance back here anywhere. I would say probably about this area right here. which is at the 529.30 area. That would be all I see. So we got 2 more minutes on this candle just to see where it might go. Okay, the 533 is currently worth 82 cents. It was at 79. Got a minute and 40 seconds left here. One minute left. Well, almost a minute left. I do want to jump in this, but I just want to be cautious. Today is Monday. So I know that looks nice and fun, but just want to make sure. That contract is currently sitting at 88 cents. It was at 79. So, and that could have been a quick $20, I guess. Because I would have bought 2 contracts. But it's pushing back down again. Let's look at the 1 minute chart just to get some reference. All EMAs are aligned, but there goes a big red candle trying to form there. So let's see what this does. Okay, that contract dropped from 88 cents down to 83 currently. Got 6 seconds left on that 1 minute, but let's see on the 5 minute, what do we have? We see that pushback out the zone. We did get a candle closing green out the gate, but we have some little kickback right here. Okay, got back to the 1 minute chart. See if this can hold above the 5 EMA. Okay, got some breakdown here, and that just went from 88 cents down to, it dropped to 82. Okay. Now, I did say that if you look way back to the left, you'll see where there's a resistance area. So it needs to be able to break through here to push on to the upside. Okay, we got a little push, but not enough. Look at the 1 hour chart. Currently sitting at 81 cents. I did not buy this. Okay, we got a little touchback to the 5 EMA on the 1 minute chart. Currently at 80 cents. Ooh, look at that drop right there. Okay, so you know, that didn't hold. Currently sitting back at the 77 mark now. 76, 74, 75. Big candle on the, big red candle on the 1 minute chart. Let's go back to the 5 minute. See what's happening. Currently at 77. Okay. Okay, so 1 hour did do a, retest of the support level down here, and then it popped up and got a 513 cross, but it hasn't had a, a pullback yet. Let's go back to the 5 minute. Got some more green. Let's see if it broke down on the 1 minute chart. Okay, the candle, it came down, but it so this jumped from 520.28 up to 529.30 basically. Okay. So I'm guessing that was a pullback right there. All right, so I jumped in for 2 contracts. Let's see if this holds. I got in for 89 cents. Let's see if it can continue pushing up. Look at the 1 minute chart. Okay. And did a pullback, then it pushed back up, running into the same area up here. Okay, candle just closed above the 5 EMA. Let's check the 5 minute chart. Still sitting above the 5 EMA on the 5 minute as well. So my exit strategy is, hey, if it stays above, then we stay in the trade. Currently down $2, back to 0. Got a little push up here, and it's taking off. So let's see where this goes. Up $4, up $10. Okay. Back to $0. You see how quickly that happens. Up $4. Okay, up $6. Up 4. Let's go to the 1 hour chart. Your cross is giving us a push up right there. Up $2. Okay, down $4. Today is Monday. Today is Monday. Today is Monday. All right, we're still above the 5 EMA though, so we'll see what this does. Down $4, down $2, down $0. Come on, push on up. Let me make about $100 again today and grow this account more. Down $2. Down $4. Down $8. It's a little resistance zone right here. Now let's kind of assess this again. So we have a high and a low right here. We got a candle break from it. Okay. And yeah, I mean, just gotta wait and see what it does, basically. Mondays can be kind of tricky. Last Monday I lost $16. That was it. But not because it just wouldn't push up anymore. It's because I got in the direction of the EMAs and then it was at a level of support, so I shouldn't have gotten in it to the downside, and then it shot all the way up to the upside. So, but I did get out when I saw my exit strategy for the reversal, which saved me from losing, you know, money. But anyhow, I'm going with the trend here. If it doesn't work out, then it just doesn't work out. I still followed my rules. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, but whatever happens, you have to be able to adapt so that you can let go when you need to let go and not be in hope zone. And you gotta, you know, ride the wave when it shows you what it's doing. It's just stuck at what, 529.15 here. Okay, down $2. Let's look at the 1 minute chart. Okay, it's still above the 5 EMA here. Hasn't broken down, but if it does, I will get out. Alright, got a little push here. I don't know, it's like stuck right here. So it came up, made this high right here, then made this low right here. So we're trying to break out of this little area right here, and then we should be good to go. I was up $0. Okay, let's go back to the 5 minute. Still sitting above the 5 EMA, which is a good sign. But like I said, you never know what this is gonna do. You have to just go with what's happening in front of your eyes. Down $2 still, up $2, down $2, down $6. Okay. It's like very indecisive here. Down $14, still above the 5 EMA. Okay, what you doing, QQQ? Okay, down 14. Let's look at the 1 minute chart. Okay, down $4 now. Down $2, down $0. This may be the push I was waiting for, and there it goes, up $10. All right, great push, up $16. Come on, keep going. Don't you come back. Up $12. Come on, that was like a really big push, and then it just... Okay, let's go back to the 5-minute chart. Nice. Did a touch, did a pullback and bounce back up. Currently up $12. Up $14, $16, $22. Okay, so I'm guessing, let's see if I can tell you where this is going to stop at. It's currently at 529.60. I would see it going to 531 if it keeps up this momentum. So this could be a good little payday here. Up $22. But only if it can keep going. All right. Look at the 1-minute chart. That's a nice green going here, back above the... It never broke under the 5 EMA, which is a good, you know, sign for my exit strategy. I said I hold it until it breaks down below the 5 EMA. So that was my reasoning for staying in the trade, even though I was down $16. Up 24. Got a little pushback here. Up 20, 22. Okay. Up 16. Up 12. Up 12. Up 6. You better not crash after pushing up like that. I know you're not coming back after that big push up. Okay. Up $2. All right. It's still above the 5 EMA, so that's why I'm kind of like not worried about it. Got a good little boost right there. Back up $6. I mean, that 513 cross on the 4-hour chart is looking pretty nice. I gotta give it to it. So if that momentum can keep going, definitely can make it to the 532 area. But then again, that's the 4-hour candle. I mean, yeah, the 4-hour chart. So that means it's gonna take, you know, probably the next 4 hours getting there. Currently up $10. Nice push, but it needs to keep on pushing. Up $8. All right, I'm just gonna let this ride out because it is sitting above the 5 EMA. So up $12. Up $10. I'm gonna pause this and see if I can get the what I'm up on the screen. Hold on. All right, everyone. So here's what I am currently up on the screen, and I'm showing you as the chart is going up over here as well. Currently up $30. Nice push up to the upside. Let me squeeze this in here. So my guess is this is trying to go up to the 531 area. So yeah, my strategy played out like I wanted it to. So we broke out of the no trade zone. Got to push up to the upside. I need to show you all the 4 hour. Well, currently I'm on the one. Let me move this. Hold on. Okay, and just like that, it dropped down from $30 to $12. So, okay, let's see if this can get a push. Up 10. Well, I don't have to tell y'all what I'm up anymore because y'all can see it going on over here. So this is what I'm currently up right here. Yeah. So let's see how this. Oh yeah, I was going to show y'all a 1 hour chart and a 4 hour chart with what's happening here. So here's the 1 hour. Oh, we did close green on the 1 hour. Okay, good. So yeah, on the 4 hour chart, you got that 513 cross right there. Currently up $24 right there. Okay, go back to the 5-minute chart. Looking pretty nice. Looking pretty nice. Okay. Let me pull this down here. So this is my target up here. See if it can make it. Up $30 again. Drop to the 1 minute to see what's going on over here. And as long as we stay above the 5 EMA on the 1 minute, I'll stay in the trade. Because last week I made the, mistake of jumping out too early. So as long as it's hitting above the 5 EMA on the 1 minute chart, I will stay in the trade. I won't get scared this time, okay? Normally I get scared, so. Kind of struggling though. And most definitely, if it drops down to where I bought it at. Okay, so it's currently at 103. I bought it at 89 cents. Okay. Definitely, if it comes back down to 0, I will sell. It just, I won't be holding it if it comes all the way back to where I bought it at. As a matter of fact, yeah, okay. Nice little push right there. It's kind of fun reading the charts when you finally know how to read the charts. Trying to trade and not, have any faith or trust in what you're seeing makes trading a bit harder and a bit harder to trust what's going on the chart. So if you have your strategy set and you say, okay, I'm going to do this and this, if it does this, I'm going to get out of the trade. That makes it takes the pressure off of, myself trying to feel like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing, or I don't know what's going on. It really takes a lot of pressure off of me finally knowing how to read what's going on over here. So I do mental stop losses. Of $30. Let's see if we can get this push on up out of this zone right here. And just as sure as it goes up, it can just as sure come down, But yeah. There's a nice little push up out the gate right there. Looks nice. I don't know, but on my phone it shows I'm up $34, but on my computer it's showing me that I was up $32. So got a little lag going on here, something. Up 34 on my phone. Okay, now it caught up to itself on the phone and on the computer. This one was showing higher than the other, which was kind of confusing. I'm up 38 on my phone, up 38 on my phone. I don't know, the one on the computer is like lagging behind like 2 seconds. Okay, 41, 2. Okay, but yeah, about 2 second lag from the computer and the phone. So that's why I place my trades on my phone, so I can go ahead and get out quicker, because a 2 second delay can really cost you when you're trying to sell a contract. So yeah, up $34. I always forget to turn my chime off on the phone when I'm trading. Let's go to the feeds and we will chat, okay? I'm going to say this is bullish, okay? I just voted. 59% of people say this bearish, so we'll see. Someone said to the moon. Someone said dumping, BTC dumping, interesting. Let's follow 2 hours now, still bearish, doors are open. Why are people seeing this as bearish? Do y'all not see these EMAs aligning to the upside? What are y'all talking about? Someone said some sketch stuff happened in markets. LOL, funny. Anyways, 361 is the do or die. Either dumps to 323 if it rejects that level, or becomes support back to 380s for next. I don't know. Only way is down. Okay, bulls are about to fall for it again. I'm up $42. Okay. Can't stop Amazon right now. Every red candle is new or lower. So the reason I'm reading is this because I want my audience to know. If you're on Webull reading those comments, I used to be that person reading those comments trying to get some guidance and directions on what I should do in my trade. Most horrible thing you can ever do. Do not listen to those Webull comments. These people in these comments are super confused, okay? They're saying it's a bearish market, but everything is pointing to bullish. So that leads me to believe that these people haven't really studied too much and they really don't know how to read the charts. So my guess is it's going to go to the 531 area. So that's what I'm waiting for. It's currently at 530. So if it can keep pushing, I mean, the 4-hour chart with that 5 and 13 cross is what's giving me some hope that this is going to keep flying on up, because that really shows how bullish this can be. So that's just me learning how to trade and seeing things from the different time frames. And some people say, hey, I only look at this one time frame. No, I look at all of the time frames, because there's so much vital information in every single time frame. One time frame leads you to be able to see what's going on a smaller scale, and the smaller scale lets you see what's going on a bigger scale. So everything just works together, and you got to be able to see that. Okay, so currently up $40. It's still pushing green. Like I said, that 4-hour chart is very looking very nice, but then again, you just have to see what happens. All right. Go to the 1-minute chart again. Okay, it is getting a lot of red, but it's still above the 5 EMA. So I don't know how much longer this might push up, but okay, it pushed out the zone, did a pullback, pushed up, it's still pushing up, Okay, got another green candle right here. If it can stay above the 5 EMA, we're good. But like I said, I got a lot of red candles right there. Up $40. Let's see if we can ride this on up to the top. Up $44. I'm up 22%. Got 8 seconds left on this candle. Nice push. Come on, push on up there. You like you want to fly off the rails here. Let's go. All right, there's that push. Back to $44. If it could ever make it past this point, you know. Up 48, up 50. Wish I'd bought 2 more contracts, but it's okay. Up 28%. Just watching and waiting for my exit signal to happen. Still, all right, up. Okay, let's go. Up 54, up 56, up 30%. Okay, look at the 5-minute chart. I feel like there's some slippage here. And I'm gonna go ahead and I gotta make my exit. Got out with $32. I don't like that big red candle that's happening right there. It did happen back here, but I don't like how that looks. So I don't like how that looks. 50 was my goal. I was up 56. I should have taken my $50, but hey, I still made money. That's all that matters. And I used my exit strategy, and there you go.
You out?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
What you get out with?
$32.
Wow, man, you a big time.
Mm-hmm.
So override right there.
This might, yeah, I don't know what it's gonna do. I always say that. I don't know what it's gonna do. I just look for the signs.
Where did you get in at?
Good question. I'm looking at the time. I got in at I got in at 9:14. 9:14. I got in on this pullback right here, and then this is where I say right here. I got in right here and rode this It's my money train right here. So we're going to
Why didn't you get in right here when you said it got above your
That's the 1 minute chart. On the 5 minute chart, I'll wait for it to go above. So this one closed above. I got in. You know, I watched this. It started pulling back. So I was like, okay, let me wait it out. And then it started pushing up again. So I jumped in. That's why. So yeah, it's still above the 5 EMA on the 5 minute chart. But I used the 1 minute to exit. So yeah. I don't know if I want to stick to the 1 minute exit or the 5 minute exit. But the 5 minute exit has always caused me to lose all my profits back. So that's why I jump out on the 1 minute. Like one time I was up $150 a few weeks ago, like 3 days in a row. I got up, I was listening to the 5 minute chart, and based on the 1 minute chart, I would have gotten out with profit. But on the 5 minute chart of waiting, I would have lost all the profit back. So I don't know. I'm kind of torn in between what to really listen to, but I'm still seeing red on the 5 minute. On the 1 minute, it's trying to push back up, but you know, I didn't like that. That comeback was too much for me to, you know, stay in that trade. So that's why I got out. All right, so let me go ahead and type in my information so that I don't have to do it later. Oh man, it's shooting up, y'all. Look at this. Happens every time, but it's okay. It's not really okay. I just say that. I just say that to make myself feel better, okay? So let me type down the info. If it's gonna go, it's gonna go. I just, you know, I should have wrote it out. I should have, you know. But it's all right. So I got into 2 of 533 calls at, I paid $89 for each contract. I sold at what time? Oh, I forgot to put the time on when I got into. Okay, so I got in at 9:14. Bought 2 of 533 contracts. Sold at I sold at 9:42. At 105. And it's still pushing up. Alright, so that got to I forgot what it said. 117. I sold at 105. Okay. So yeah, that's what happened. Look at the 1 hour again. Everything is, you know, looks bullish. I'm just so happy I can actually read what it's doing. So that 1 minute bust down did scare me out of my trade, but it may have been for the best, because I really, when you see that first sign of a bust down, can usually tell you, hey, this is running out of momentum, so you should probably get out of the trade. Okay, so let's see what this next one does. Price is currently sitting at 109. I sold at 105. So I do believe the market gives you hints on when the momentum is done. So if this breaks back down, I will forever believe, you know, to pay close attention to the 1 minute chart as far as where I should be exiting my trade at, okay? Now the 4 hour cross, yeah, it happened on the 4 hour, but I'm more of a 1 hour cross type of trader. I like to see the 1 hour trade cross, and it did cross in pre-market, but the EMAs are not aligned, and then it pushed itself up. And so definitely I was already looking at getting into a call at market open. I just wanted to be sure, you know, of the proper direction of the market before jumping in. Okay. So I jumped in at 89 cents. The original price I saw it for was 79 cents. So, I mean, that would have been a good entry, but I had to wait. I had to wait for my strategy. Not waiting for my strategy gets me in trouble. So, I refuse to not trade. I mean, I refuse to trade without listening to my strategy. Okay. Let's drop back to the 1 minute chart. Price is currently sitting at 103. And, you know, only if this breaks down to the downside, will I trust that, hey, at the first sign of weakness, it's best to just exit the trade, okay? So, currently sitting at 102. And I would say that I was right because it's currently breaking down. So, yeah. I like to catch those 5 and 13 crosses on the 1 hour chart. Those are the ones that are the most powerful, and those are the ones where I've been able to catch more profit, okay? So there's that breakdown I was telling you about. It's currently sitting at 98 cents. I sold at 105. It did go up to 117. But yeah. And oh, let me show you the 5 minute chart. See, had I waited on the 5 minute chart, I would have lost all my profits back already, okay? And that's why I said I'm torn between the 5 minute and the 1 minute exit strategy, but the 1 minute exit strategy is perfect, okay? So once I see, on the 1 minute chart, when it's in the uptrend, once I see, the candle starting to pull down and struggle to stay afloat, I know that that is a sign that weakness is in the market, and I just got to exit the trade. It takes that hope factor out for me. And it's really beneficial when you can just listen to your strategy and, really see the signs of what's going on. So we're getting the cross of the 5 and 13 on the 1 minute chart. If it holds, then it may fall, but if it crosses back up to the upside, it could possibly, shoot through the roof. But we don't know what's going to happen. We can only go off of what we're seeing. That's it. Now, if I were a trader on the 4 hour chart, where would I have gotten into this trade? Well, right here you see the cross and price came on down. You see the cross right here, it shot on up. So, all this happened, the puts was an option, the calls were an option. It's not going to last forever. And that's what you have to realize. I don't know how swing traders do it, but staying in the market that long really terrifies me. I can trade it on a smaller scale. I can get the best results on a smaller scale for me. It's like I can't really visualize what's really going on on the bigger scale over especially with trading options. You can't hold your you can buy options that'll last for a whole month or a whole year or whatever, but I don't have that type of money to do that. And if I did, I probably still wouldn't do it because, the market is iffy. It's very iffy. And you don't know, like, say, for instance, you get in while it's shooting up. You can log back in the next morning and it can be, just flush down the toilet, in puts. Okay? So I've done that many times, and that's why the whole trades overnight. And pretty much every trade I've tried to hold overnight, it has not gone well. The only trade that ever went well was when I first started options trading. I had beginner's luck. I held it overnight, and while I was in it, the previous day I was losing really, really bad. I'm like, I'm gonna lose all my money. It was thousands of dollars, right? And so, I couldn't really sleep that night. I'm waking up in the morning trying to see what was going on with it. And somehow, some way, I don't know what happened, that thing broke and I made $5,000. I was up $8,000 at the point, but I made $5,000. I got out with $5,000. So I feel like the market is something, if you learn how to read it, you can make the money. If you're just hoping for things to go your way, you're really putting yourself at the mercy. You're putting yourself at the mercy of the market, okay? And that's never good when you're trading options. All right, so I walked my 2 miles today. I also did my weightlifting today. I'm currently in the fastest state since 6 p.m. yesterday. Hopefully I can make it to 2 p.m. I don't really feel hungry. I did wake up at like 2 this morning feeling super hungry, and I was gonna make myself some like boiled eggs or something, but I didn't feel like getting up, so I just laid there and fell back to sleep. Kind of dozing off right now. But yeah. That's what's going on. Let's see the 5-minute chart. If it's not breaking down. It's not breaking down under the 5 EMA yet, so I don't know what's going on. Alright, so I made my money today. You all saw it. I made $32. So I can pull this up now. I'm gonna scoot this over and show you all what I made total here. Let's pull this over. Alright, so here's my thingy-majig. I got back $210. I put in $178. So that means I made how much? Let's go to the calculator. Okay, 210 minus 178 gives us $32. I made $32 for the day. So this is how I'm going to from now on. From now on, I'm gonna just let this play out on the side right here so you can see me in real time making the money, you know, in profit. And you know, I think this is a little bit more interesting to see for all of you, you know, beginner traders out there trying to figure out what's going on, trying to understand how to place your trades. So I'm here to share the information that I've learned over the years and, you know, just try to make your journey a little less miserable when learning to trade, okay? So I placed my trade. I made my little bit of money. Hopefully tomorrow, I have more money to trade, but I'm not trading it. So hopefully tomorrow, you know, get an even better trade ability on the chart. So, I'm tired. Okay, so I hope you all did well today. Remember, be smart on the chart. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. I am here to help and, you know, help you help yourself be better at this. All right, so I will talk to you all on tomorrow's video. Happy trading and be smart on the chart. Well, what happened is exactly what I said was looking like it was going to happen. So I jumped out right here, and even though it bounced back up, it went up higher, you know, it still ultimately came back down, because this is a sign that, hey, you might want to think about getting up out of here. And that's exactly what I did. So I jumped out, it crossed down, tried to pop back up, and then just came down. So it may be coming back to this area. That was the last little area of resistance right there, and if it can't hold that, it's coming back down here. So I just wanted to come back on and show y'all what's happening. Like I said, it was going to happen. So to all of y'all who watch my channel, you know, I've been doing this for a while, and although, you know, I'm just now starting to become profitable, I know what the journey is like, and so I just want to help y'all out there. That's it. No ill intentions, no trying to take your money, no, none of that kind of stuff, you know. Just one person helping another out there. So yeah, that's what happened. So I'll see y'all next time. Bye bye.